intercepted. Who got it? I believe it was chicken fries. That is the game. They're going to go for the long ball. Can the rush stop them?
My heart is exceptionally pure.
Will he get it?
Pure.
He did get
Evil to the
it!
core.
Ronald O'Hara will take it in the last 2 seconds.
All they gotta do is stop this one play.
All they have to do is
That's all
stop
they
on
gotta
this.
do.
It's all down to this. Will they do it? They bring him down. That's the ball game.
Hello and welcome, PFL fans! This is your intrepid host, Ginger Giant 645, welcoming you to another exciting week of PFL football, the Plebs Football League. We have a week where many are going to try to overcome the icy grip of winter that has grabbed the Midwest, which is fortunate for us because our teams are all being held on international grounds this week. That's right. The foreign conference are all hosting games this week. None of them are in the U.S. or Mexico. In fact, the only game that should involve snow, we will see with our forecasters, should be in Toronto when they host the Cruz Azul Cementos. We're hoping for a week with high-flying action, hard-hitting, bullets of players. We are going to see how this week goes, and hopefully result in one with less buffoonery than the week prior. So, folks, without further ado, it is time for Game 1 of Week 4. A lot of narratives on the line this week, and Los Supremos are going to be personally hosting the Kansas City Chiefsburgers as they try to maintain their records. Both, I believe, 1 and 2, but we will see when we get to the game. Well, I hope you're ready, folks, for some football. It's going to be a good night. PokeLocker already showing his hostility for some of our mainstays in the chat, after Ivy expressing his support for it. So, the Kansas City and the Hell Supremos will be facing each other today, live from the Ninth Circle of Hell, which, unlike the rest of Missouri, has not frozen over. Matchups today, who cares, this is week 4, you know who's who. But today's rivals, they're going to be looking to make an impact on the game. On this Kansas City squad, we have BK Whopper, after a absolutely great week last week. Actually, I'm confusing that with Quarter Pounder. That was Quarter Pounder that did that. Professional League. And Chicken Nugget. Meanwhile, on the other side, Attila the Hun, Richard, and Hernan Cortez looking to make themselves known. Ivy Snore choosing to interpret PokeLocker's remarks as living rent-free in his head. Sir, he holds all spite and contempt for life. I would watch out. And it comes up tails, meaning Hell will receive first, which means Kansas City will get it at the start of the second half. I hope you're ready, folks, for some good football, because we are going to melt your hearts from this freezing cold tonight. And uncharacteristically, not a touchback. And Humberto Black able to duck a couple of hits before being brought down on the 27. Also, as always, I would welcome any of our loyal viewers that are friends of mine to be a co-commentator on Discord. I am in the Plebs General chat, and that was a huge run from Woff Wan. He is establishing the run early with a massive 45-yard gain. Yes, Ivy Snore, these Supremos are definitely pure evil to the core. They are exceptionally pure. Pure evil to the core. Alright, and they're going to come back up to the line. Los Supremos trying to look to establish themselves a bit after last week. They are at home, so they have a crowd to play to. Both teams would love another win. Neither have unified records, and Kansas City currently, I believe, 2-1. And Sonic Smasher says no, sir, and will take down that offensive attempt. They're now at 4th down. Will they go for the field goal? And yes, they will. Jimmy is up to kick, and he is blocked. Jimmy will not get it today, as Chicken Nugget says no, sir. Off to a bad start for Hell, but that suffocating Hell defense, we will have to see how this turns out. A lot of blocked kicks, I have to say, in this league. Kickers have, I don't know if there's a bounty put out on them, but someone wants them dead. And with that, Kansas City will take possession and try to make their way down that field. It is a 0-0 ball game with 2 minutes in the second quarter. Of course, speed, such an element of PFL football. And Quarter Pounder with a 9-yard run. They'll have to watch out on the Hell side, because Quarter Pounder had a banner day last week. But of course, week 4, kind of a crucial moment in the league. And watch out, as Quarter Pounder is sprung loose. Oh, and he's going to eat up a ton of yardage. Will showboating cost him? He will get the first down, but not the touchdown. Quarter Pounder, one of the greatest showboaters in our league, but usually able to back it up. Kansas City will line up. Will Hell be able to stop them? Ooh, they'll stop him that time. That is a 1-yard loss. South South says no. You may not have that first down, sir. Lining up, what will they try, and how will Los Supremos try to meet it? And he will catch it, proving once again that even though, as Ivy says, bro is full of himself, he has backed it up consistently, at least since last week. They line up for the extra point, and it is blocked! So Hell is down by 6 points, but Nobunaga Otis says, you blocked our kick, we'll block yours for good measure. And it is kicked away. Hell on a crucial drive. If they don't get this, they could be facing a 2-score deficit at the start of the second half. Will they hand it to Juan, always so deadly on the run? Or will El Supremo try to put some stats up on the board after struggling in the first couple weeks? And it is pitched. Juan is the one they will go to. Will one tackle stop him? It will bring him down, but not before he eats a huge amount of run. And Ivy noting that Hell blocked all of Missouri's kicks last week, so they are definitely not giving up on that front. Is handed off again. And that'll be way less successful. Only 2 yards on that. Kansas City going by the old George W. Bush standby of fool me once, shame on you. You fool me, you can't get fooled again. And El Supremo throws a beauty out to Richard. That is a great reception. Hell will call a timeout. They're in striking distance. Personally, I'd go for the TD, because going for a kick will probably get blocked by this Kansas City squad, but we will see. Oh, and a pitch to Juan, and it goes nowhere. Hell, having a tough time getting the ball into the end zone, and they'll line up for the field goal. And it's blocked again. Yeah, you gotta wonder on that call by the coaching staff. They probably would have had a better chance going for the TD. But I'm just a humble commentator. I am not the coach. But so far, it is a limited scoring game. Hell is not in a good position, but it's only a 1-score game. And on top of that, only a 6-0 ball game. They were able to block the extra point. And yeah, Juan's still the impact player of the game. Puckett Locker, that would be their coach. Alright, and from Get Loud, KCC, little action from Double Cheeseburger on the defensive side this half with just 1 tackle. And yeah, definitely not much of an impact. And Boneless Wings, all hype ever talk about these days, for no reason. And that is definitely a Hell supporter in the chat if I've ever seen one. Matt was burnt, tweeting, "Triple stacker so awful on runs, no clue where to go." Pokélocker threatening to fire their coach, since it is one of his teams, if they don't win this ball game. So, a lot on the line here, potentially. Unfortunately, I don't even know the name of their coach, because this league is too new! Kansas City will line up and is handed off. Oh, good lord, and he goes right past the defense. Hell is looking a little sloppy out there. Quarter pounder, what a couple of weeks. For someone who didn't do much of anything the first couple, he has been a consistent threat. You have to wonder how he keeps it going, because some players like Juan dominant on opening runs, but unable to sustain it. And BK Whopper opening up the dual passing and run attack with that reception there. Gotta wonder how Hell is going to try to come back from this one, because it's not going to be with field goals, that's for sure. And he is brought down before he can make it a touchdown. Can they make the stop? Some teams in this league have just had a terrible run of luck. Toronto Rush, chief among them. But the defensive struggles have been widespread. And that's another touchdown for Quarter Pounder. That's his second of the evening. Good lord, what a performance. Will they block it again? And yes, they will. They will block it again. Benito Mussolini this time. He will say no. And it is booted away. And yeah, if anything, Hell is proving to have one of the more decisive special teams units. Or at least, kick blocking units. Teams cannot get past them in that regard. And it's handed off. Stopped pretty soon. Satan able to get a 5-yard run. Pokélocker blaming all their struggles on the coach. Spoken like a true soccer fan. And El Supremo with another beauty, this time to Evil Giant. They're mixing up the offense a bit. We'll have to see if they can make something of that before the end of this ball game. They have 2 seconds left in the third quarter. We have seen bigger sways of fortune, particularly in rush games. And while Juan with a pretty good run, you have to wonder his decision to juke, if that would cost him. And fourth quarter, can Hell put any points on the board is the question. Victory definitely possible, but if they walk out of this with no points, Pokélocker is going to personally shoot their coach with a pistol before next week. And they're lining up. El Supremo continuing to make some pretty decent gains with the passing attack, but they just don't have time. They need a strike, they need it quick, and they need a turnover. They've been unable to stop KC all game, and there's the quick touchdown they were looking for. It's Richard with the 31-yard catch. And it's a one-score game. Oh, and they go for the kick, and they're blocked. Pokélocker, normally I'd agree, but there's been games with way more scoring than this. Sometimes it's just how the game goes. And yes, indeed, kicking seemingly disallowed. And if Hell can force a turnover, they might be back in this one. Oh, and he did jar the ball loose. Toyotomi says, no passing in my yard. Jars the ball loose. They need a turnover or to force a 4 and out. Lines back up to pass. Los Supremos looking. It's tipped again. They say no passing. Mussolini proving to be a menace in this this particular quarter. One more stop. Can they make it? And he's looking. Tipped again! They say no! 3 deflections in a row, no interceptions, but they definitively shut down the passing game. Now, will Kansas City go for it? No, they will not. It's a punt. And Mussolini trucks one. And now it is all up to Los Supremos. They have half a minute to tie up the game or win it. And if they get into that end zone, they are tying bare minimum, even if they miss an extra point. Another deflection! Passing game seems inadvisable, yet the teams continue to go for it. These defenses, they are playing good pass protection. You gotta wonder, why aren't they handing it to Juan? Do they have timeouts left? Again with the passing game. And it's completed to Evil Giant. El Supremo making decent progress. Hell calls a timeout. 14 seconds left. They probably have 2 more plays left to make this work. Again going to the air. You'd think they would hand it to Juan. It's a first down. They call a timeout. And it's probably down to this one play. Can they do it? Oh, and it's jarred loose. You hate to see it. BK Chicken Fries forces it. And a low-scoring affair. This crowd in hell is furious. I think I saw some demons throwing pitchforks from the audience. But Kansas City, they can't sleep too pretty on that. They were held to 2 scores. Hell's defense putting up a valiant effort. If they had played all game like they did in that second half, this game might have gone very differently and told a different story. Our correspondent on the ground talking to Chicken Nugget, who was a menace on defense that first half, and saying, a lot of bad blood in this one, always has been. That final score and the way they played, man, that's going to sting for a while, he's sure. Oh man, if they see each other in the playoffs, that might be an ugly confrontation. And as PokeLocker is saying, this just in, the Hell Supremos coach has been found dead in the bathroom. That was awful quick. Boy, in hell, they got to that quick. But we'll have to see if their strategy changes at all next week, because you have to wonder with them murdering their coach, what that's going to do to team morale. But with that, now we have the second game in a row with the potential to break our poor friend PokeLocker's heart. But this time, it is Guadalajara who is having to play against a home audience. Guadalajara will be facing the Hype Komodos, with the Hype Komodos playing at home. So Guadalajara will be facing an away game, a team that has struggled a little bit, but when they have been on, and it is time for this confrontation. And, PokeLocker, did you happen to get the cause of death on that Los Supremos coach death? We're having trouble getting that from our ground team. Is the 1-2 Guadalajara Heat looking to redeem themselves against the 2-1 Hype Komodos live from the Hype Zone in Hypeville? Or Hypeland? I'm not positive on that one. Impact players of the game. For Guadalajara, it's Birder, Frieza Soldier, and Raditz looking to make themselves known on offense and defense, with Birder being the fullback. Meanwhile, on the other side, Hype Chameleon, Hype Water Gecko, and Komodo Dragon looking to make an impact in this game. And the coin is flipped. It is tails, meaning that Hype will kick first. So, Guadalajara will get first possession, and Hype Komodos will get possession at the start of the second half. And is out for a touchback. We didn't see too many of those last game. Most of those kicks landed inbounds. And they are lining up. And PokeLocker throws it. Oh, and it's almost caught off the deflection, but not quite, as Hype Snake technically gets the deflection on it. And it is snapped. PokeLocker, this time he finds his man. It is Prince Vegeta, pure evil to the core. And Vegeta will move the chains. A player who hasn't gotten much action this season, despite a pretty good performance in Week 1. And that is another completed pass. And Pokelocker, that is a graphic death. Oh, good lord. I mean, he was in hell. You can't mess with fans in hell. Those guys are crazy. They make Detroit fans look sane. And that's a short lateral pass, but Hype came and says, no sir, none of that in here. They still have 2 downs if they don't go for a kick. Alright, and the Heat have lined up, and they finally hand it off to Triforce Sniper, who eats up the yardage and scores an opening strike. And that'll be Triforce Sniper establishing himself in this game. Something that Juan was not able to do last game. And they line up another blocked extra point. What is going on with the kick blocking teams? I don't know, Ivy Snore. We'll have to see how the hunt for that works. I don't know, because all the world leaders are already on the team. Oh, and Hype Skink is brought down very quickly by Broly. No one has time to kick in this league anymore. I don't know what's happening. It is pitched to the side, tries a juke, and he trucks a defender. Hype Water Gecko finally brought down by El Hermano, but not before getting the first. Hype Komodo's an unknown element in this league so far. Some games they have played well, and some they have absolutely thrown it away. Hype Komodo looking, and he is almost swarmed by the entire offensive line, but the blitz unable to succeed as he completes the pass to Hype Skink. We'll have to see if the Hype Komodos get to kick. No one has been able to kick this game. Trying to prove that American football isn't football. League's trying to make that statement pretty forcefully here. But with that first victory of Kansas City over Los Supremos, again, foreign division continuing to struggle while the American division continues to pick up wins. And he is caught in congested traffic there, but he will get the first after a 5-yard run. For a team based on hype, they are doing a death by inches. And Pokelocker saying Sean Dawson. I know you mean Shane Dawson. But that would be diabolical. He's not dead yet, though. Granted, neither are the evil versions of all the players on the team. And Hype Water Gecko will get a 14-yard run. And they are chipping away at this Heat defense. And now the Heat are playing a prevent defense, which is not good because they're going to run it in. And that is some showmanship from Hype Water Gecko as they even up the scoreboard. We will see. What will they go for on the extra point? They'll go for a kick. Will they be the first to land one today? No, they will not. No one is allowed to kick today. No one can. General Red says we have a tradition this week. No kicking in week 4. It just doesn't exist. No one can get it away in time. There's less kicking here than boxing on ESPN. And the Heat will line up. Is a tied ball game. And you have to wonder why he tried to truck it. He had an open lane there. Still, Triforce Sniper has given them their touchdown. If they can score twice, they can establish a holding pattern for this game. Okay, Blocker's doing good work. Prince Vegeta once again. And he might be the impact player of the game even without the touchdown. He is having a very good evening. Vegeta and Triforce so far being the impact players this game. Oh, and a fumble! You hate to see it! A turnover of all the timing! This is just not Pokelocker's week. Good God. Oh, and another fumble! This time it's turned around! And Garlic Jr., he gets it! It's a fumble right into a touchdown. Fortune's reversing rapidly. And why are they going for the extra point? Don't they know no one's been allowed to kick today? And they'll get the first kick away! First kick, aside from a punt, that has succeeded all day. And they will kick it away. It's a touchback. All they have to do is stop the Hype Komodos for one play. And then they get a fresh start. Next half. Can they make the stop? And he'll make the catch, but that'll be 0 seconds if my eyes do not deceive me. It is halftime. Impact players, you have to wonder if it'll be Triforce or Vegeta, and it is Triforce Sniper with his 3 rushes for 50 yards and a touchdown, and Hype Water Gecko. It is, again, like most of Triforce's games, running backs, stars on both sides. And at halftime is a 13-6 ball game. The Heat are in the lead, but Hype Komodos get possession at the start of the second half. Dusty Ryder saying, Topo gave us nothing on defense. What a comment. Only the Toast saying, if each player donated half their... Yeah, whatever. We've seen these folks in the chat. We don't pay attention to them. Guadalajara Limited tweeting, wonder what game they are making next. Not a lot of stuff on topic this game. But the fans clamoring for more Topo on defense. And Ivy Snore paying his compliments to Triforce. And what a good opening kick. That was right on the line. Not a touchback. Able to bring him down before he even gets to the 25. That's at the 21. Hype Gecko is looking to make their impact. They have 1 touchdown so far, and he's going to spring loose. Oh, and the Heat struggling to bring him down. They're going to have to do better. Hype Komodo with a little Humco action there. Of course, in this league, they actually are 2 different people, because they can play each other at the same time. Hand it off into the middle. Oof. And you have to wonder, where's Broly? Such a devastating defensive player in some of these circumstances. Is he going to make himself known? He's had some big sacks this league, this season. But so far, an unknown quantity. They try to blitz, and it fails again. They can't get to him in time. But if the Heat are able to prevent them from scoring an extra point, they might be able to win this by a game of inches. Another run down the middle, and God, he trucks them again. Water Gecko is the main threat for the Komodos this game. Real question is, what do they do for the conversion? And they're going to line up to kick. Can they stop them? Oh, and they almost do, but it's through the uprights. And it's anyone's game. If I'm the Heat, I'm feeling a little worried because the way timing tends to go in the PFL, looking at possession, they might score and then give it up immediately. Defenses, it's so tough to play defense in this league. Just with the quality of the offenses on display. And the pass is complete to Raccoon. You have to wonder why he doesn't run the ball more. They have a great back in Triforce, and they have time. And there's the pitch to Triforce. Oh, and his own teammate blocks him. Oh, you can bet the coach is going to get onto him for that. They get the first, but that could have been so much more. And the Heat will line up. And a weird trick reverse play. I don't think they have time for that kind of fancy play calling. Simple pitch and run might have run better. We already have 1 dead coach this week. We don't need more. It is snapped. And he will get the first again. And actually, this is a pretty sound strategy. If they keep running it, they could get the touchdown with barely any time left on the clock. If they can time this right, this is a very intelligent strategy. You don't see a lot of good clock management in this league. And Vegeta, unable to get very much. He's been an impactful player this game. But not on that drive, or at least on that play. The Heat lining up. Pokelocker was looking, and he found one. This time they will call a timeout. Down to a minute. That clock management's so critical. It's 3rd and 2. You have to just punch it in. And no, he will pass. And Raccoon catches it for 13. They will move the chains. Minute and 12 seconds left. This game is going to come right down to the last possession. I'm saying, this commentator's saying that right now. And it is thrown to Triforce. He gets a 5-yard run. The Hype defense doing a better job so far. And the Heat will line up. Looking. That pass is complete. Sniper proving himself a dual threat. He can catch as well as put the ball in the end zone. Lining up, this Hype crowd. They are tense. Oh, and he dropped it! Hype Croc forcing the deflection by jarring the ball loose. And teams have to feel pretty paranoid about calling for a field goal after the events of earlier. And Triforce Sniper will get it! He will taunt and he will dive in! 2 touchdowns. By far the player with the most contributions to this squad in this game. And they go for the field goal. And they will get the 1 point. And now, the question is, 40 seconds. The Hype Komodos have 40 seconds to try and tie it up. And is a touchback. They will start at the 25. What a game. Definitely a better showing than game 1. And yes, Ivy, that is a lot of time in this league. Oh, I thought that was a pick, but no, they missed it! What are they doing? They can't give up that kind of yardage. Not this late. And will it be the defense that lets them down? No! They get a sack! Who was it? It was Gohan Blanco! Coming up big for his team. That's the stop they needed. Is 2nd and 21, but they are frightfully close. And they will take him down. 9 seconds left. No, 2! The clock was running. They only need 1 more stop. And they will get him. They will not lose today. The Hype Komodos lose on home territory. And so far, home teams are cursed this week as the American division continues its dominance. And the Supremos may have lost this week, but this Guadalajara squad got to be feeling better about themselves. And they now move it to a 2-2 record. Triforce standing defiant. What a contribution for his squad. They would not have had this victory without him. Interviewing Triforce on the ground, saying congratulations on a really great performance. Him saying we want to win every game against every team. This team in particular has been a thorn in their side for a while now, so beating them is extra sweet. What words from the dominant running back. And folks, so far, American Division dominant again. Will it continue? Our next game, a team that has had no luck versus a team cheated out of a victory last week. It is Toronto hosting the Cruz Azul Cementos, and this game will be the only one where we are likely to see snow, as it will be played in Toronto. But it is time to see how will this work out. And who is here?
Ivy Snore!
Oh, a new co-commentator. Welcome, sir. Are you able to see the feed, my esteemed occasional co-commentator?
Yes, I can. I see it all.
Pokelocker saying the cartels are flocking into congratulating the coach of Chivas. And, sir, the only game this week that looks like it currently is in Missouri, it is 0 degrees from the Temple of Syrinx in Toronto, Canada.
Ooh, I feel like I'm there. So chilly.
Yes, it does. We have had Snowmageddon, and sir, it is time. You know how we both try to stay impartial about games involving our teams? The last game is the Ogres versus the Wyverns.
Yes, sir. That's why I'm here.
Punches might be thrown in the booth tonight.
Yes, but good thing we have this game first.
And that we're on Discord. All right, Captain Tsubasa, Ichigo Kurosaki, and Rock Lee looking to make their impact for Cruz Azul. Meanwhile, for the Rush, Xanadu, Analog Kid, and Neil Peart. Peart's been a pretty good receiver, I gotta say.
There's a There's a kid on their team? Oh no.
Well, that's a song. No, he's legal.
Polarized.
Don't. He's 18. Come on. You know, it's like you know how people call college players kids? It's like that.
Yes. Yes.
There's younger players
A
in
big
FIFA.
rookie.
And Cruz Azul will get first possession. Toronto will kick off. You gotta wonder, Toronto is literally on home ice. Will that help them? And that kick is going to be short. This snowstorm, you got to wonder how that's going to affect them. Will that take out the legs from Humko? Because he is such a mobile quarterback. But will that help him in the snow?
See, now this is where the snow is just a huge advantage. The Rush need to take advantage of this.
Oh my God,
and show them
Ichigo,
how they can play
immediately!
Immediately!
And he strikes immediately!
Oh, the commentator's curse!
I have had reports that some Toronto fans have promised to end it all tonight. If they're not able to win the fourth week in a row.
Yeah, it won't look good for
By
Toronto
which I
if
mean
they-
ending watching the season, of course. Twitch.
Yes.
But how are you doing, man?
Hey, I'm doing good, my dude. You know, feeling better. Controllers are working.
Good.
Just excited
Yes.
to see some PFL tonight. Man, just stoked to see how games turn out.
Do you think you're gonna feel like a big man beating up on the 1 and 2
Hey.
team? Oh man, big catch to Pert. Or
Hey,
big pass.
Everyone count. Everyone count.
It does. Yes, it does. I'm like, okay, can Dublin's defense do anything, is what I'm wondering. And I will be impartial during the game, although we've loosened
Yes,
up a bit,
yes.
feel a little funnier, because that's what this league is.
Just a little bit.
What? Ooh.
You know, look, it seemed like from last week's game, Dublin found some kind of offense and shut out. Who was it last week?
It was the Heat, yeah.
Yeah.
They got
managed to
cheated.
Shut them out.
And that's the thing, is like, I completely understand why he said it, but the thing where Pokemon was like, maybe the quarter should be another minute. And I'm like, no, these games vary wildly in how long they can take, just like real football.
Yes, exactly. And
Playoff.
honestly, right now, during the season, I think 2 minutes is a good sweet spot. You get a lot of action nonstop.
And a
just
touchdown from
like
Moving
that,
Pictures!
Right there. Right there.
But yeah,
Tie
you're
game,
right.
baby.
Playoffs are going to be so weird. And they're going to go for 2. Toronto, always aggressive with the play calling. You got to wonder if Los Supremos will be like that. And it stopped. Sendo says, get out.
Just inches. Just inches.
Yeah.
See, now, this is where you could blame it on the coaching here, because that was a play where they needed to go for the tie. When you're down 0-3 of the season, you need to take as many guaranteed points as you can get.
Right. And Pokelocker, we're going to see how playoffs go, because based on how tiring it is, I'll decide if I want 4 games a week that are all that.
3 minutes.
Because I don't have the energy
I
like
mean-
you do. You go 3 hours. I need my hour and a half or shorter streams.
Hey, I mean, you know, maybe
Man.
just extra minute into each quarter could still fit in at least under the 2 hour mark for you.
Right. Toronto's defense, not able to do much of anything so far.
It is falling apart, despite having a major home advantage right now, because no other team in the league experiencing snow like this.
Yeah, I was surprised that Hell did not in fact freeze over, considering what it's like in Missouri. And he chucks 2 of them! Man, Toronto's
And
defenders
just
look
like that.
terrible out there. Ichigo with another touchdown.
See, just like that, despite them being from the south, this is not going to slow them down.
No. What an effort. Which I do think one of the first games with the, I think it's Leagues Cup, but Vancouver is going to play Cruz Azul close to the start of the MLS season, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, look at that. Maybe there's a little prediction right here.
I can't wait for my Man City jersey. Just
Oh, that's going to be great, man.
They won 2-0 today.
Hey, see? Because they're being disposed of their crimes.
Man, minute and a half left, and I think Toronto might score. Their offense is clicking. It's just their defense that they're looking like Dublin out there, frankly.
Yeah, so far their defense is not pulling through for them. But, you know, maybe if they get the TD around here, this would be the time to go for that 2-pointer.
Risky pass, and yeah, Pokelocker, they were playing one of the worst teams in Premier League. So yeah,
Oh,
it's
man.
equivalent.
But hey, a win's a win.
Yeah. And Space Marine lining up. Can he go a single week without a pick is my question.
Well, it was close right there. That was really close.
I know. I almost care more about that than the score sheet. I just want to see. Like, does he throw a pick every week?
Yeah, Space Marine out here needs to get back to basics for being a quarterback.
Oh, and Rutsy. That's going to be a big run.
That's huge. Put him in the goal zone.
It's a fifth of the field. And this is a pretty offensive game so far. Defense is struggling out there in the cold.
Yeah, maybe that's what the snow is doing, slowing down the defense, but the offense is just turning up.
Lifeson with a pass completed, but then he is shut down. That was a lot of people just launching themselves at him. All right. Space Marine, he's looking. He's got plenty of time. I don't know if he has a lot of receivers, though. Ooh, and that could have been risky, but Pert will get the TD.
Pert got those hands right now.
And they'll line up for the two.
They have to if they want to get the tie.
If they want to tie it up, yeah. He drops it. No!
Butterfingers again. Oh, my Lord.
They can't catch a break.
Poor Rush fans. That is twice now in critical moments.
This friggin' Toronto squad. And they finally bring down Rock Lee.
Must have like sweaty hands or something.
I mean, it is cold. It is cold. I won't understate that.
Yeah, maybe the snow got in his eyes.
0 degrees. And they will bring down Chad, but not before he picks up 8 yards. Oh, good lord. How did you appreciate the Vegeta voice clip and the highlight in the new intro? Oh my god, and he springs loose, they're gonna get it!
Oh, there it is!
But you were laughing, I'm assuming you were gonna say, yeah.
Yes. Oh, once I heard that, God, I instantly love that new intro. But by the way, good effort into, the TV effect and everything you did.
Oh,
really
thank you.
Loved it, dude.
Yeah, I've been thinking more of what I can do with editing, because it's not a lot, but I have ideas. And,
sometimes it all takes.
Ichigo, yeah, definitely, with 3 touchdowns. Every touchdown has been from him. Humko, not a lot of running from him, but he hasn't had to. Ichigo's carried the game on his back.
There was no need.
And Space Marine, oddly, the MVP of his team, because, yeah, their passing attack is good. They just can't stop shit. Oh, but... Listen, our friend Bird would be very happy. The score is 21-12. Someone screenshot it and send it to him, which he should be in chat. What else is he doing? Everyone's snowed in. What, is he busy? But anyway.
Wants to pay attention to his wife.
And our first tweet, Uzumaki for y'all. Quit playing games with my heart. Come out strong in the second half. I mean, considering his team is winning, what a thing to say. I mean, at least the Rush gets possession. Pokelocker saying, what a simp. Again, someday I'll stop being lazy and I'll set up the blurps so that people can, like, spam the you gutless simp clip from Star Wars. I would record, I would want a blurb where it just says choking, and it's just audio of me just going that they can just spam at their heart's content.
Yeah, and speaking of choking, that's what the Rush are hoping right now.
Yeah, yeah. Which it is. Okay, it's a score and a field goal because they fucked up the conversion and they keep going for 2.
Yeah, but it's not going.
I think that the Supremos might actually want Russia's coach because they wanted to be more aggressive. They might pawn them off.
Yeah, but especially Supremos needs a new coach now.
Maybe it's a case of
those allegations.
Maybe it's a case of the system, not fitting the team. Who knows? But still, what a fate! Did you see Pokelocker said his anus was inverted after being shot?
Yeah, it was just hanging out there. It is brutal.
And Pokelocker saying, "No, we hate Rush." Now you're just being picky. You're a picky man.
Extra picky.
Space Marine lining up, and it's completed the moving pictures, but it's a gain of 2.
Oh my lord!
What a pass!
Rush needs to find something.
I try
Need
to
find
I try to be
something.
I try to be impartial. They're more of a laughing stock than the oh my god,
Look at
than
that
the ogres
pass
at this
right
point.
there.
Pokewalker saying not really picky. I disagree. I think your spite makes you very picky. When you say most stuff is trash, I think that counts as being picky. Although, not as picky
Hey,
as Bird's
that's a
passes.
successful pass.
Hi-yo! But
Oh,
Geddy Lee will make the
DD.
touchdown. He hasn't thrown the pick yet.
No,
Will it
he
be?
hasn't,
Will it be
and
now?
there's a quarter left.
He's gonna go for the 2 points again, and he'll get it for once. But you know,
He
it's
got it.
20-21. Xanadu comes up with it. Maybe they're just really paranoid about the kicks being blocked after the first game.
Yeah, and the first couple runs in the second game as well.
Right. And Rock Lee, Toronto has been utterly unable to stop the run so far. So is
all.
Ichigo just gonna truck through them for a touchdown again? Only time will tell.
The power of God in anime, man, get you every time.
Well, after 3 people tackle him, he's brought down, but he gets the first.
This dude is an unstoppable.
This
force
dude
right
is
now.
unstoppable in this game. He's like Venusaur out there. Oh! But Chad, working man,
Oh.
finally shutting down a run.
Finally getting to work.
Maybe that'll be a reversal of fortunes for this Rush squad. Whatever, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean,
I'll believe
they
it when I
lost a
see
yard
it.
right there off that play.
Cruz Azul uncharacteristically dropped past the cold and the snow affecting them too.
Yep, 3-11. Let's see what can happen here.
And they'll go for the run again. And he goes through. Rock Lee will run across that
there he
field
goes.
and into the end zone, utterly unable to stop the run. Granted,
man.
most teams in the PFL would pass at this point, even ones that have good running backs, like the Supremos. Like, they would probably pass it for no reason.
Definitely, dude.
And that extra point is good. Granted, Toronto technically has time to score a touchdown in a 2-point conversion, but they haven't been real good at critical moments, so we'll see.
Yeah, they're still in mathematically, but they gotta just find something.
Something.
Just something
They
to turn the
need
game
something. They need to make it to OT or something.
around. Yeah, I really don't know what to say about this team. This team is just.
All right.
They keep trying to do the same things, and it's just not.
They have
working.
snatched defeat from the jaws of victory 3 times. Because even Dublin,
they've been
when
in
Dublin
7
loses, you know they're going to lose. It's not the
Yeah.
heartbreak, although I think the Russian week 2 lost by a lot more. But week 1 and 3, those were, ugh.
Yep, and now Toronto's out of timeout, so it's going to be tough for them.
They are. We know they're going to pass. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, my
Pokemon
lord.
are saying the worst defeat was week 1 for them. Yeah, that comeback was crazy.
that was insane.
That's why it's in the
man.
highlight reel.
That is definitely one of the.
Oh, and Space Marine's running. Look how slow he is. He got the first.
Oh, he did. He did.
Oh, 2 seconds left. No, his slow legs
This is it.
couldn't carry them to victory. All right, this is the last drive. Oh my God. He can't help it. He can't help himself. 4 losses in a row. 4 picks thrown each week in a row. This Toronto crowd, yeah, they're throwing bottles. They have no luck. Their team is a joke.
Deserve it. They deserve it.
And Cruz Azul stands triumphant. And yeah, it's Ichigo. They couldn't stop him in any way. This game felt like an important win for your team. Why does this team seem to get you guys so riled up? Why would the rush rile you up exactly? Yes, we were definitely here to make a statement. What? That you could repeat other teams' accomplishments? That final score and the way that they played, that's going to sting for a while, I'm sure. No, they're numb. Why would it sting? They've become so numb. They can't feel you there. They've become so tired, so much more aware.
Man, the pick on the very last play.
He can't stop. He can't stop throwing it to the team. So you know what, Pokelocker? No, you're not picky. He is. But good lord, at least the score... The only win this team has had is getting the score to be 21-12. Dear lord.
Yes, that's the only win of their season so far.
Oh my lord. My gosh. Alright, well, our last game. This is going to be a heated one in the commentary box. Not really. But, okay, of all teams to potentially dethrone the Wyverns, because they are on, by far, the best winning streak of any PFL team, bar none. Only 3-0 team. Can Dublin be the one to dethrone them? Also, it is not snowing from Potato Field here in Dublin, Ireland. It is 62 degrees and it is pouring rain. And you gotta wonder what that's gonna mean for fumbles. Already such a catastrophic element.
Ireland is known for drowning in the rain.
Alright, Lou, Gia, Articuno, and Let's Go Eevee looking to make themselves known on the Wyverns. And on the Ogres. Gingerbot, Brown Russet, and Candied Yam. They're going all in on offense this week. Which seems... Seems unwise, because the worst part of their team is the defense. Maybe they're just cutting their losses and saying, hey, if we score on every drive, we can do this thing.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense could be an okay defense.
Dublin will receive first, so the Wyverns will get the start of the second half. And it is a matchup of our beloved teams. Whatever way this goes, sir, good game to you, sir.
Yes, sir. Good game to you, too. You know, whatever happens, happens.
And Brown Russet gets fucked on the first return.
Ooh, a big tackle right there.
He got to the 24, but that was a big tackle from the Wyverns.
Yep, just 1 yard short from the touchback.
Ginger Giant, by far the least successful quarterback in this league so far, but he will complete the pass to Sweet Potato.
That was a good pass.
Pokelocker wants us to punch each other in the PP. Luckily, this call is remote. 5 yard run. And yeah, he would like that, wouldn't he?
Really long stretch. I will be like the ring girl and just go through the monitor.
All right, they hand it off to Russet. It looks like he has plenty of open field.
Yep, there it is.
And he will strike first. That is a 60-yard run touchdown for Dublin.
That was a huge play for Dublin right there.
It was, but defense is going to be critical because that's what has let the Ogres down is absolute defensive failures. And they are not allowed to kick either. Lou Gia saying no.
Lou Gia showing what's up here. While Lou Gia is a big-time player for tonight's game.
Yeah, that Lou Gia.
Got a huckaloo.
Venusaur trucks a hit, but he is brought down by Potatoes O'Brien. I'm not big on the potatoes with the onions and peppers in them. I'd rather just have the hash browns on their own. But that's just
sometimes. Like, once in a while, it's a good touch.
Yeah. Charizard with an 18-yard catch.
Plus, also, I like my hash browns like the traditional, like home style. I don't like the patties. I don't like the diced hash browns.
It depends.
I just like the good shredded.
As a kid, the patties were the only thing I liked because that's how McDonald's had them, and a tipped pass by Baked Potato. But patties I like, shredded I like, diced I like. Pretty much any style, yeah. I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, I like them, but I just prefer like the typical shredded.
Passed into like triple coverage, and it doesn't matter. Charizard will come up with it. So far, he's the impact receiver.
Yeah, Charizard's showing up tonight.
I think this game's going to come down to either who has last possession, or if the Wyverns score, if they can get that extra point, it might be a death by like a millimeter.
I think so too. You know, the Ogres are due to light up, you know, get their defense going.
No one's
and
due
the
for
Wyverns
anything,
is
though. We've
always
learned
there.
that from Toronto.
Yeah.
Another completed pass. And yeah, so far, Baked Potato, a bit of a sign of action, but otherwise, yeah, this Dublin team continuing to struggle on defense. But we will see. Technically, it's a one-score game. Handed off to Venusaur. They will not stop him today. And Venusaur, such an unexpectedly good weapon.
You know, he started out to perform really well than I ever expected.
Absolutely. He has been a power back to be reckoned with, and they will score that extra point, and that will put them up by 1.
That 1 point lead.
And after them stopping Dublin early, I have to doubt Dublin's ability to get the advantage with a field goal, but we'll see. Russet will get it. Running into the wall of people. Interesting strategy.
Sometimes if you just bash hard enough, you can get through.
What's the line in Dodgeball? Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it works out for him. Wide open field again.
Oh,
he won't
right there.
he won't spring it loose, but that's a 23-yard run.
Yeah, and for Dublin, Brown Russet, he's turning to a star for them.
He is, but I think they have to open up the game a bit because like there just now, Moltres knew he was going to do that. They saw that in the scheme. You wonder why you don't see more passes to Gingerbot, because I feel like all the times their passing is successful, it is that connection. But yet,
yeah,
Ginger's quarterbacking. Although that time that was a different receiver. And it is 3rd and short. Can they get the score before the start of the second half? Oh, and a nice pitch, and he uses his blocker very well, and he almost trucks his way through, but the 34-yard run will have to suffice.
Yep, just short right there. But it's going to take a lot for the Wyverns to stop this play.
Only game that was a defensive showcase was the first one between Supremos and Kansas City. And he trucks it. Good God. I think he saw Venusaur do that, and he wanted a piece of that action.
Yeah, took a play out of the Wyverns' book.
Surprisingly going for the 1 point again. And he'll get it away this time. And it is good, but Missouri, they have half a minute, and like you said earlier, that's a lot of time in this league.
It really is. Like, it seems short, but the way that teams play in this, anything can happen here.
And Venusaur finally brought down. But man,
after just walking in that wall for a little bit.
I don't know if I've ever seen a running back dominate like Ichigo did in that last game. Toronto had no answers for him.
No, they couldn't solve that man one bit.
Baked Potato trying to turn this defense around seemingly single-handedly. Gotta say, they are looking more solid than they have in some weeks. Like, even with the allowed score, it did take Missouri more time.
A little short right here.
Also, with that last game, American Conference keeps winning. Foreign just can't get it done.
They just can't, for some reason, it just seems like this league is just a little one-sided.
If the Wyverns win, it's a sweep, and if Dublin wins, only one foreign conference team, who all hosted at home, by the way, this week, will have won it.
It is just not going anyone's way.
And it is halftime. Close game so far.
Very close, and it's only just a 1 TD difference, really.
And yeah, it's a battle of the backs again, and completely earned. Brown Russet with both of the touchdowns, and Venusaur continuing to menace every defense he comes up against. I don't know if there's been a team that Venusaur hasn't been able to truck past.
Yeah, he's been a force to be reckoned with. That big boy, he knows how to run and just never look back. All right,
is our Twitter filled with brain rot or observations? Ogres Lunatic says, got scary there, but you know me. I ride. Bless up Ogres. That's a lot of optimism for an Ogres fan. Sheriff of Dublin saying, dang y'all, we good. Power through, Ogres. Although Wyverns were powering through also. And finally, big up Ogres. All the Dublin fans coming out. Dublin playing strong. Another TD or 4 and I'll feel better. Yeah, definitely a good sentiment. They'll need a lead like that with how their defense plays some weeks. But looking better so far. But Missouri will get crucial opening possession.
Yeah, the Wyverns here, you know, they're not afraid of their backs against the wall. And see, look at that. Venusaur making a good run out of that.
Truck to hit, but I feel like he was stopped a bit quicker than some plays. But yeah, that's the thing, is will they be able to stop him? Because Venusaur has been pretty much old dependable. Ooh, tries to juke a bit. Baked Potato will bring him down. Baked Potato making his name known on defense. I feel like a lot of their big stops have been one guy.
Yeah, it seems like, you know, Venusaur is Baked Potato's man, and so far been able to cover him.
Oh, Dragonite makes the reception, but he's brought down. There he is again. Maybe the defense will get fired up by that, but we will see. There's plenty of time left in this game. And that is a beauty completed to Incineroar. That'll be a 13-yard catch. And Missouri, you have to wonder, I guess if they go for the 1, then it's the same type of lead. If they score a touchdown.
Pretty much.
2nd and inches. They are so close. I mean, if I'm the Wyverns coach, I'm handing it to Venusaur all day, every day, this play. Like, you need 2 yards, he'll get it every time.
Yeah, he's pretty good at that.
And he'll do that. And he'll get some more, sir. Oh, will they catch him? And he will get the first 49-yard run. That was huge.
That was really huge. But he tried.
And so was he.
To, taunt right there at the end.
Yeah, it made you sweat a bit, huh? And they're going to go for the 2-point conversion. And they will stop him! Ridged Ruffles! Bit of aggressive play calling there, and that is shut down.
Yeah, that first play right there really didn't go their way.
Wait,
Let's
what?
see what else they could do here. No, they didn't get the touchdown. They were short.
Oh, damn it. Well,
there it is.
There it is. There it is. Sorry, I had a stroke. I thought they would.
Yeah, I was confused too for a second. I'm like, wait, did they get a touchdown?
Well, they are going for 2, though.
Oh, don't, Wyverns. Why?
Well, they got it.
It worked.
And it was you.
Yeah.
You're like, no, don't do it. Oh, never mind, we got it. I'm sorry, man. My attention span must have just given up.
Hey, they just love going for 2-pointers. They really do. I don't know if it's the coach's idea or I just like to take
just
it
to
by
show
hands,
Toronto, no, motherfucker. This is how you score a conversion.
This is how you do it. But despite going for the 2-point right there, I mean, a field goal can still give Dublin the lead again.
I don't know if they can get one away.
Yeah.
But we'll see. And this...
it's coming down to the end of the game, man.
This storm has become a monsoon on the field. It is dark, it is wet, it is cold. Oh, and just caught in congestion. French Fry unable to get it much of anywhere. No passes to Gingerbot. Really?
None. None at all tonight so far.
Yeah, Ginger, he's got to develop more faith in his quarterbacking. And he will complete it. It'll be to Baby Red. And this is going to be another one. This is going to be like that first game where it's all going to come down to clock management. Can they score and leave little enough time that Missouri is not able to? Oof. Potentially risky pass to Candied Yam. Everyone but Gingerbot getting passing yards.
Yeah. But it seems like, you know, they're developing their passing game right now.
Yeah, we'll see.
They haven't done too much this game.
Giant has struggled in the past with that aspect of the game. Oh, and it's jarred loose. Baby Red unable to hold on to it, and it's Lugia making his presence known once again.
Yeah, just showing up when it matters.
Will they hand it to Russet, or will they go for the pass again? Passing again.
Yeah, they just want to keep throwing it.
And it is incomplete. They're not able to do it.
Nope, here it is, a big play, 4th down.
James, do you just have the Discord muted? Like, it's fine. It's just you're like, I didn't hear about it. Oh, and they go for it on 4th and they catch it. Finally, he's used as a weapon. Gingerbot may have revived this offense.
There's only 30 seconds left.
They're only 30 seconds.
Fresh set of 4.
Handed to Russet, he gets nowhere. You know, for as much as he's done for the team, he has not been a clutch player when they've needed him most of the time. Hand it off. Is that French fry? He will gain a few. Oh, it's 6 yards. 14 seconds. Oh, are they going to go for the field goal? Because if that gets blocked, it might be terrible. And yeah, Cheems, you can hop on the voice chat, although the game's almost over. He goes for the kick. It's blocked! And this will end in heartbreak for Dublin, barring a turnover. Welcome, third commentator. And it's tipped, not intercepted. And what a loss.
Wow. Once again, the last play, that's insane.
I hate the Wyverns, you know that, right?
I can. Well, you know what, Ogres? You'll need to play better.
Because, okay, not even just my game. They have lucked out so many times.
Yes.
Like on a close margin.
They have.
Yeah, Pokelocker, I agree. Fuck Wyverns. and was my friend, believe me, I'm being completely honest here. I would even say that in week 4 if it wasn't the Ogres. Like, if that had been, like, the Rush or something, and it was a 2-point game again, they have been so lucky, consistently.
I know, man, I know, it's been so unbelievable.
But if you want to read Lugia's ending comment, Lou, your marvelous performance today helped fuel this victory. What was your motivation throughout this one?
It's not hard to stay motivated when every game is critical to success. Getting outworked is not in our DNA.
It helps when you beat the shit out of their kicker, which I did multiple times.
Multiple times.
And with that, they will get a 4-0 record. The Wyverns are dominant, and the foreign division continues to eat shit. Every home team lost, because every home team was the foreign division. American division continuing to run roughshod. Sir, I fear for what the Plebs Bowl is going to be, because if it's like this, we can pretty much just chalk it up to the American representative at this point.
Maybe. Well, you know, here's the thing about the conferences. At this point now, with the final 3 weeks ahead of us, it's all interconference matches. So
it is.
Maybe, just maybe, the foreign league can pick out a better champion for them.
And with that, Missouri is 4-0, the only team in the league to manage it. Cruz Azul is 3-1, so is Kansas City. And the Guadalajara Heat making their way upwards at 2-2. The least successful team is as good as the best team in the foreign conference. The best team in the foreign conference is 2-2, and it's the Hype Komodos. Hell and Dublin are 1-3. Toronto is 0-4. But with that, James, congratulations to your KC team getting the win. Congrats to your Wyverns, despite my comments earlier, congrats to your Wyverns for being the only 4-0 team. We will see if they are able to keep it up.
Who knows,
nice.
man?
I was about to ask whose team the Wyverns were.
That's Ivy's. Yeah.
Wyverns fly.
But yeah, so Thad, your team is Kansas City. They're 3-1 right now.
Very nice.
Yeah, they only lost last week. But anyway, as Pokelocker says, bye-bye. Thank you to everyone for turning out tonight. Thank you for making this a great stream, for turning up and enjoying the action here on the PFL. It is 6:30 on Saturdays each week. We will see you next Saturday for Week 5 as we really start to heat up, as we're seeing who's going to be scoring the victories in their conferences. So thank you to everybody. Thank you to Ivy Snore and Cheems for hopping on the commentary. Mostly Ivy Snore, but still thank you, Cheems. Everybody, have a good night.
Good night, PFL.